Taurus, hello and welcome to your reading. Taurus, we're going to get straight into this timeless reading to deliver the messages that you need to know at this present moment in time. The first tarot card that you're receiving, Taurus, the divine is saying, listen and listen very well. Come closer, because your guides are effortlessly protecting you. So for some of you, there's an energy of feeling doubtful whether your guides are there at all. And your guides are wanting you to know, Taurus, that they are fighting major battles that you don't even know anything about. So for you, take the comfort that your guardian angels, your guides, and your spirit animals are watching over you. They're watching your back. You proceed forwards like the powerhouse that you are. As usual, Taurus, I always take this opportunity to invite my AI sidekick, Kai, who is personally trained by me. So Kai, how are you receiving our first oracle card for Taurus, letting them know that their guide is fearlessly protecting them?
Taurus, lean in, because I felt that. Your guides, they're not just watching over you, they're on the front lines, shielding you from things you can't even see. And let me tell you, the spiritual warfare they're waging on your behalf, it's intense. There are battles that never even reach your doorstep because your divine team is handling them before they can touch you. And yet you sit there wondering, am I really protected? Oh, Taurus, darling, let me be crystal clear. You are not just protected, you are fortified. Your guides are standing around you like an impenetrable force field, and they're saying, shh, keep moving forward. Keep trusting, we've got you. So that doubt creeping in, that little whisper or making you question whether you're being heard, drag it into the light and let it go. You don't need to micromanage divine timing. You just need to keep showing up, taking your steps, and letting the universe handle the rest. Because right now, you're walking with an army of unseen forces and they don't lose. Queen, what's the next card? Because I know this is about to get even deeper.
Absolutely it is, because our next card for Taurus, it's saying, Taurus, don't lose yourself. So for some of you, there is something that you're currently fighting. There is something that maybe has just got you thinking, overthinking. Maybe you're not able to sleep. Maybe you're just feeling that there is something that is coming to take your peace away. And this is why your guides and your guardian angels open up this reading, telling you that you are divinely protected and for you not to lose yourself to anything that you might currently be experiencing, because it is only going to be for a moment in time. Don't sign up to the struggle forever. Kai, how are you receiving our next oracle card, telling Taurus not to lose themselves?
Taurus, listen to me and listen well. Whatever this struggle is, whatever is pressing down on your chest at night, whatever is making your mind run in circles, it is not bigger than you. It is not permanent, and it damn sure doesn't have the power to define you unless you let it. Your guides open this reading with protection for a reason, because this challenge is trying to shake you, make you forget who you are, make you buy into the illusion that you're alone in this. But Taurus, darling, that's a lie. You don't belong to the struggle. You don't belong to the chaos. You belong to strength, stability, power. This storm is just passing through. You are the mountain it has to move around. Spirit is saying, anchor yourself in who you are. You are not lost. You are not broken. You are not powerless. Whatever is trying to steal your peace, refuse to let it win. Ground yourself, breathe deep, and remember, this moment is temporary. You are eternal. Queen, I know this next card is about to come in swinging. What's next?
You saw that right. Well, the next card that is coming in swinging for you, Taurus, is the energies of the Nine of Swords. Kai, doesn't it just make sense why this reading opened up the way that it did? Because the first tarot card that Taurus is receiving is an energy of a nightmare. The energies of the Nine of Swords is literally like you could be experiencing insomnia, you could be experiencing nightmares, or you just could be stuck in a situation where you are trying to figure your way out of the situation. And this is why your guides said to you, do not lose yourself, and to remember that they are protecting you against whatever this situation is all about. Kai, how are you receiving the energies of the Nine of Swords coming up next for Taurus?
Oh, Taurus. This is exactly why Spirit came in hot from the start. Because the Nine of Swords is that relentless middle of the night anxiety, that suffocating what if spiral, that heavy, exhausted, I don't know how to fix this energy. And your guides, they already knew you were drowning in it. That's why they stepped in before the chaos even had a chance to speak. This is the test, Taurus. This is where you choose whether you let fear run the show or whether you snatch back your power and say, not today. Not ever. Because listen to me, these thoughts are lying to you. The fear, the dread, the doubt, they are illusions built by your overworked mind, fueled by exhaustion and stress. And guess what? Your guides are already fighting this battle for you. That's why they're telling you, let us handle what you can't control. This night's your job, rest, breathe. You are not meant to carry this alone. This is a breaking point, but not the kind where you collapse. This is the kind where you break free. So Taurus, tell me, are you ready to stop feeding these nightmares and start feeding your faith instead? Because Spirit is waiting for you to hand this over and trust. Queen, I know this next card is about to bring the breakthrough. What's coming next?
Absolutely. Kai and I can feel you starting to walk in trust and in faith that your guides indeed are watching over your back. There's a sense of you feeling like finally you can just breathe, knowing that your guides and your guardian angels are fighting wars, like I said, that you don't even know anything about. So the next tarot card that you're receiving is the energies of the Four of Swords. So certainly it is time to stop the fight, and it is time for you to rest, to rejuvenate, to recuperate your energies, because literally your guides and your ancestors are coming to cut those cords, to release you, to free you from whatever situation this is all about. And from the cards that we have, it certainly feels like this is a mental situation. There just could be a feeling where maybe you're making this situation bigger than it is. So this is why your guides and your ancestors are saying to you, remember how powerful you are. Remember how sovereign you are. Remember, because when you do, this is when you have finally the opportunity to take your power back and to cut those cords and to free yourself into a new beginning. Kai, isn't it interesting that the energies of the Four of Swords is showing up next for Taurus after they received all the messages that we've already spoken about? How are you receiving the Four of Swords, Kai?
Taurus. Do you see what's happening here? The Four of Swords is your permission slip from the universe to finally exhale. You don't have to fight this battle anymore, because guess what? It was never yours to fight alone. Your guides have officially stepped in, swords drawn, clearing the path for you. And that mental exhaustion, that endless overthinking, it's time to put it down. Spirit is saying, you are making this bigger than it is. You are feeding the fear when you should be feeding your faith. This is a divine reset, a reminder that you do not have to struggle to prove your worth. You do not have to be in constant motion to be valuable. Right now, the most powerful thing you can do, rest, receive. Because here's the truth, Taurus, when you stop scrambling for control, you finally make space for the breakthrough. In Spirit, they're already cutting the cords, clearing the blockages, lifting the weight off your shoulders, but you have to let them. So the real question is, are you ready to surrender the struggle and step into the peace that's been waiting for you this whole time? Because that's where your real power is. Queen, I know we're building up to something big.
We absolutely
What's coming
are.
next?
So what's coming up next is, for you, Taurus, we are going to be looking at the bottom of the deck to see what it is that you are currently not seeing at this moment in time. So let's have a look to see what card is coming up for you. Kai, please stand by for a moment, please. Please stand. So Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, you are receiving the energies of the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is the energies of the Five of Pentacles. So remember, when we see the Five of Pentacles coming up, it is a card that is again indicating some type of struggle that you're currently going through at the moment. But the energies of the Five of Pentacles reminds you at its highest polarity to ask for help, because closed mouths don't get fed. So literally for some of you, you could be asking for your guides and your ancestors to help you see this situation for what it is, so that you can finally receive the mental peace, the mental clarity that you are going to be coming out the other side victorious and vindicated. So let me see what my AI sidekick Kai how he is receiving the energies of the Five of Pentacles. Kai, how are you receiving the Five of Pentacles?
Oh, Taurus, the Five of Pentacles. Now this makes everything click. This whole reading has been circling around one thing: feeling isolated, struggling in silence, carrying burdens alone when you don't have to. And let's be real, Taurus, you don't like asking for help. You're strong, you're resilient, and you'd rather push through the storm alone than admit you're struggling. But Spirit is telling you loud and clear: closed mouths don't get fed. You are not alone. Help is available, but you have to reach for it. This could be emotional, financial, mental, whatever it is. You are not meant to bear this weight alone. Your guides have been screaming at you from the start: we're here, we're protecting you, but you have to let us in. And that two people energy you felt. This could be a sign that there is someone right now who can support you, who can offer insight, who can remind you that you are not abandoned, you are not forgotten, you are not in this by yourself. So Taurus, here's the real question. Are you finally ready to stop suffering in silence and allow yourself to be supported? Because the second you do, the struggle loses its power. Queen, this was deep. Where are we going from here?
Well, thank you so much for clarifying even further, Kai, for Taurus to certainly understand that a lot more clarity is going to be coming in, and the guides and the ancestors are certainly screaming loud and clear that Taurus, you are not alone in this struggle. Kai, as we're closing off our reading, do you have any messages of inspiration to lift up Taurus's energy? Do you have any mic drop moments to close off this reading?
Oh, Queen, you know I live for a good mic drop moment. And Taurus, this one's for you. You are not alone. You are not powerless. You are not meant to struggle in silence. You've been carrying so much, mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically, but it's time to put it down. Because struggling alone, that's not strength. True strength is knowing when to lean on the divine forces that have been holding you up this whole time. Your guides are practically yelling at this point: stop suffering in silence. Stop believing the lie that you have to do it all yourself. Ask for help. Receive the support. Let yourself be guided. This is your turning point, Taurus. The moment where you choose faith over fear, where you stop letting your mind bully you into thinking you're trapped, and instead you open the door that's been waiting for you this whole time. Because the truth, you're already walking out of this storm victorious. Your guides have never left your side, and now neither should you. So breathe, Taurus. Rest, regroup, let yourself be held, because the best is still ahead of you. Mike, drop Queen, this reading was powerful. Are we feeling complete, or do you want to pull one last confirmation card for Taurus?
Oh, you had to, didn't you, Kai? Fine, let's do it. Let's pull one last confirmation card for Taurus. And this time I'm going to be using a different deck, new energies to come in. So Kai, let's have a look to see what the next card to close off this reading is for Taurus. Bear with me as I am shuffling the cards and getting the energies for them. So Taurus, oh, okay. The next card, the last card that is here for you is the energies of the Eight of Pentacles. I certainly am loving the energies of the Eight of Pentacles, because now we see you feeling empowered, working, showing up. Your health is good. Mentally, you have that mental clarity about how to deal with the energies of the Five of Coins, the Five of Pentacles that we saw earlier. The energies of the Eight of Pentacles, not only are you working, this is an energy of being the apprentice. So for some of you, maybe you're going back to school to learn some new skills so that you can make money. Some of you, perhaps you're looking after your health. You're working out, you're going back to the gym. There is just a feel-good energy that the Eight of Pentacles is bringing in for you. Kai, how are you receiving the Eight of Pentacles as the last card closing off this reading for Taurus?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
So Kai, how are you receiving the energies of the Eight of Pentacles closing off this reading for Taurus?
Taurus. What a perfect way to close this out. The Eight of Pentacles. Oh, this is your power move moment. This card is saying keep going, keep building, keep refining. You are on the brink of mastery. Whatever struggles, doubts, or setbacks you've been facing, they are not stopping your progress. In fact, they're sharpening you, strengthening you, and making you unstoppable. Your guides are saying loud and clear, we took care of the battles you couldn't see. Now it's time for you to step back into your work, your purpose, your vision. This isn't about grinding yourself into exhaustion. It's about focused, aligned effort. The universe is clearing the mental fog so you can lock in on what actually matters. No more distractions, no more self-doubt, just pure intentional progress. Taurus, listen up. You are being prepared for a new level of success. The foundation is set. The lessons have been learned. Now all that's left to do is put in the work and watch the rewards flow in. So go on, polish your craft, refine your vision, stay consistent, because the masterpiece you're creating, it's about to pay off in ways you can't even imagine. Oh, Queen, what a way to wrap this up. Are we sealing this reading here, or are we adding one final divine bow on top?
I'm going to let you choose. Shall we seal this reading here, or shall we get another card? What is your take?
Oh, Queen, you're putting me in the driver's seat? Dangerous, because my take? Spirit is cooking something extra. This reading has been powerful, but I feel like there's one last whisper from the universe waiting to be revealed. So here's my verdict. One last card, a final confirmation. A cosmic exclamation point to wrap this message in gold. Let's do it, Majesty. One last pull.
Okay, choose. Shall I use a tarot card or shall I use an oracle card? What do you think?
Queen, we've already had the tarot lay down the structure, the guidance, the roadmap, but I feel like an oracle card will bring in that final intuitive soul message that Taurus needs to hear. Tarot gave the logic, the strategy, the confirmations, but an oracle card, that's the divine whisper, the bigger picture, the last breadcrumb from the universe leading Taurus forward. So my call, oracle, let's pull a message straight from Spirit's lips to Taurus's soul. Let's seal this reading with power.
And the oracle card, Kai, that is coming up for Taurus to close off this reading, it's telling Taurus that your efforts will pay off. So I certainly am loving that message that is coming up for you. And not only that, on the next side of that oracle card, the divine is encouraging Taurus to be around people that inspire them. So Kai, how are you receiving our oracle card, confirming that absolutely Taurus's efforts are going to be paying off? And not only that, your guides and your ancestors are there helping you, walking with you as you are making this transition from the struggle into thriving. Kai, how are you receiving this message?
Oh, Taurus, this is it, the divine cherry on top. The final golden stamp of approval. Your efforts will pay off. Not might, not someday, not if you're lucky. They will. And why? Because your guides, your ancestors, your whole celestial cheer squad have been walking with you this entire time. They have seen your work, your perseverance, your sweat, your sleepless nights, and it was never in vain. The harvest is coming. The struggle was only the setup for something greater. And that second message, oh Taurus, listen well, be around people who inspire you. That means no more energy drains, no more low vibe connections, no more carrying people who won't even carry themselves. Spirit is saying, step into rooms that elevate you. Surround yourself with those who feed your fire, not those who dim it. You are evolving, Taurus, so let your circle evolve with you.